Hi, this is Bronwyn the Brave, and I'm showing how to make these cute little angels. You can use these to top a Christmas gift or just as ornaments on the tree, and they're really inexpensive and easy and fast to make, so you can make a lot of them, especially if you need to make gifts for each kid in the class, or all of your teachers, or just everyone on your Christmas list. For my angels, I've used Caron Simply Soft Party, which is an Aran weight acrylic yarn that has this gradient metallic thread that wraps around the yarn. You can see it's changing colors and it gives a little bit of a sparkle. I'm also using metallic pipe cleaners, or chenille stems as they're called these days, and you'll also need a pair of scissors. To make our angel, we'll begin with a tassel, and you can see that that's all it is. I just haven't cut these loops. And one reason that I haven't cut the loops is that I like the fullness that that gives, and I think it just makes it look more like a skirt for the angel. The other reason is that with this yarn in particular, with that metallic thread that wraps around it, I think it would become too wiry after a short amount of time even, where it would just come unraveled and not look as pretty. You just kind of lose that effect. So first we want to cut 2 lengths of yarn, and I've cut these about 12 inches or so, and one will be to wrap around the throat of the angel and then attach our pipe cleaners, the wings, to the back, and then the other will be used to hang it. And now I'll just start wrapping around my hand. I'm holding the end with my thumb and finger, and then I'll just start wrapping loosely. And I've already cut this yarn, but it is about 22 wraps worth. So I have both ends at one edge of my hand. And I found that it's easier, for me at least, to hold on to those ends with my thumb and then do all the action down here by my pinky. So this is actually being held upside down. Now I can let go. I've just drawn one of those cut pieces of yarn through there, and I will tie it in a knot. So this will be the strand that is used to hang either the ornament or the gift tag decoration. So you can tie these 2 ends in a knot if you're going to use it as an ornament. I would just tie it like that. Or you can leave them loose and then tie it onto a package later on. So now we have this loop. I'm going to make this into a head. Just make it look as neat as possible. And then lay this second strand of yarn that's about a foot long or so. And for this one, I will tie this into a surgeon's knot. And I just do an overhand knot and then go through it one more time. And that just makes it more secure. And then one more time where I just do a single pass through. So we're gonna keep those for now, and then we will make our angel's wings and the halo. And now the halo. I start at one end and I loop it around my finger and then give it just a little bit of a twist here, enough to secure it. So now I have a loop, and then I bend it so it's still straight, and I bend it at a 90-degree angle. So that will sit above the head. And then here you can figure out just where you need the wings to join. Now I'm pinching that intersection right here where I want those wings to join, and then I eyeball the midpoint of the remainder of the pipe cleaner, and that midpoint I want to cross right where I was pinching. And we'll just give it a little bit like a half twist. So that gives us this remaining length for our second wing. And if one's a little bit longer, we can kind of pull it out just a tiny bit. By giving it just that half twist, we still have a little bit of give. And then I have a tiny little edge that is wrapping around. You can't see it because of the fuzz of the pipe cleaner. But now we have two wings and a halo. And we can just kind of turn that a tiny bit. So now we need to attach it to the back of our angel. And I want to get the right strands. That's why it's a good idea to have the strands that you use to tie it a little bit longer than the rest. So now we can adjust those wings however we need to. Center that on there. And we'll just tie these two ends around. I have one above and one below. Try not to get it caught on the pipe cleaner. Give it a good tie. We'll pull this strand through the halo. Now we'll just take a yarn needle and pull those through. So I'm going over the pipe cleaner here and into the head and through the neck. Sounds a little gruesome. So then it just becomes another strand. And then we'll do the same for the other one. Try not to pierce any threads while you're in there, if you can. Oops. Just give it a good tug if you need to. So now we have a couple of long threads here. So we want to make sure that the ones that are cut stay towards the back if possible. You can cut those. There you have it. So that's my bonus idea for Bronwyn's Handmade Christmas. I hope you like these little angels, and if you make your own, I would love to see them all over Instagram. So tag me as BronwynDP, and if you have any other ideas, I'm always looking for new ideas for Bronwyn's Handmade Christmas. And next year I'll start back up in June. I do the Handmade Christmas posts from June through November on the 25th of the month. If you'd like to catch up on the old posts, you can always look at those at bronwynthebravedesigns.com. And while you're there, you can sign up for my email newsletter and stay up to date on my knitting and crochet designs and anything else that's going on. Thanks for watching and have a Merry Christmas.